Alrighty, welcome back to the dev stream. The dev stream. Welcome back. Yep, it's a new feature at night. I don't know, evening, night, same thing, kind of. It is 6:30. I was gonna start at 6, and then I was like, it's too wet. And now it's 6:36, and that's pretty fine. I think that's close enough. Also, I've put us under just chatting because I've got to be honest, it might be actually harder to set up. Um, I swear, they make it more tedious to set your stream into like game dev mode than they do just chatting. If you look up like game and then dev, you get Game Dev Tycoon. If you look up development, that takes way more letters, right? So yeah, it's just inherently more difficult. Anyway, give me 1 second. We walked into wall! Why we walked into wall? How does it keep happening? How does it keep happening? I thought I got rid of a wall, by the way. There was like a wall randomly and I got rid of it. I don't know. Oh right, I was supposed to set up something else. Hold on. I have this set up, but I didn't turn on my thingy. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, let's go begin. Let me close out of screensaver version 2. And then also go Godot. Godot. There might be a second wall actually that just blocks everything. Which is that I forgot to export it. You know, it could be that actually. It could be that I forgot to export it. Anyway, last time I did a lot of planning actually, right? Last time was a ton of planning. Oops. And not a lot of actual development, just mostly planning. And so today we're gonna try to be more like we're gonna try to work more on actually developing. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a skill tree for real, for real. And making a skill tree actually starts with making a skill node. So yeah. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back. Okay, so the first thing I think we need to do is at export required var required. I actually don't know. Can I do this in the editor? Can I make this an export, or can I not do that? Because part of me thinks I can't do this, but then the other part of me thinks I can do this. If I do at export var required skill and I make it skill a type of type skill node, what happens? Huh. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Wait. Oh. Wait, is it super easy actually? Hold on. Open up the thief skill tree. Or any skill tree, really. Oh. It is very easy. It may actually be extremely easy to do this. Because I'll just name all these whatever the skill is, right? And then that's all I need to do. But I need to make all of the different nodes first, though. Whenever I go to make, whenever I make all these nodes with their effect, you know, then we'll be through. Like it's actually really easy. Okay, you can just assign a skill. You can assign a required skill to a thing. Interesting. Very very interesting actually. Okay. I'm realizing that this actually doesn't work the more I think about it. Because if I require more than one skill node, then this won't work. I can overwrite it though. If I do this, does that do anything? No. Hmm. For the one skill that requires several, I'm going to have to do some special stuff. But for every other skill where it's just one requirement, it'll be fine. It will be fine, actually. Totally fine. Seems good to me, actually, honestly. That's good. This actually is like, this actually is simple. But remember, there is that one skill. There's one singular skill that requires like 5. And then there's one skill that requires like 1. Hold on. My OBS. Then every other skill I mean requires 1 actually, so like if you remember we worked on all these I worked on all these skills. We moment. But yeah, I made all these skills and that one required that one. That was all restarters. Oh right, lucky requires 3. Yeah, for some of them they're gonna require more than 1, you know. They're gonna require more than 1. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Or not fix that. I'm gonna have to make a special case for those. I think I gotta add like I gotta add something here. I need to add some logic for this. This is actually gonna be super easy. We are just going to do this. Um, func underscore process. Whoops. Let me make it fill in. Value will equal associated skill dot. Oh, we need to do some stuff. Wait, what? Oh, right. Yeah. I have to get some stuff. We'll just put value there for now. Also, delta is obviously not going to be used for this. But skill node of a var current level int var max level int 0. This one will equal 0, but max level will not. Actually, max level should be an export. That one should be an export. Because that one we can do in the editor. Whenever I put buttons on everything, I need to add something to that. Add a signal check. Also, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. It's just my father doing his walking exercises right whenever I'm about to stream. I'm gonna go through and change all these skill icons real quick. To 32 by 32. I'm pretty sure if I change all of them, it should be good, right? Warrior skill icon. Oh wait, whoops. 32 by 32. I don't know why I defaulted to 40, by the way. That's weird. This way it won't look weird in the editor, in the inspector. See, whenever I went to the oh wait, hold on. I got rid of all those ones. See how in the warrior. Wait, what? It's still 40. It's okay. We're gonna have to get rid of these anyway. Because we gotta make individual nodes. We have to make the individual nodes. Okay, let's work on that then. So rip. So do I have the buttons on everything yet? Let's close the skill tree. Oh wait, no, I need the skill tree edge. No button. Then I need to add some add some logic to player. There we go. I needs to add logic to player, like changing the level of whatever. And then let's go make the let's write here func effect. Oh, effect. And we'll just pass here. And of course, overwrite in actual skills. There we go. Let's make some nodes now. Honestly, I might not even need these warrior node, thief node, wizard node, smithy node. Might not. I don't know, is it peak? All I ever know about money laundering is I remember, oh, you know what the problem is? Because this one is not 32. That's what the problem is. The only money laundering video I know of is that one where, what is that channel called? Boy Boy goes and does it. Is it Boy Boy? They go do money laundering. The only one I know. Oh, did they all become 32 when I changed this to 30? Oh. This should be just 32 by 32. Okay. Time to make actual nodes now. I don't even know if these are necessary, honestly. These different these different ones. It might just be simpler to like. Yeah, it's definitely got to be simpler to just like put him down, you know? Yeah, let me put all these in their different places. We got calisthenics for the warrior. We got elemental affinity for the wizard. We got kleptomania for the thief. I mean the money launderer, who is kind of, he's just a that's just, I'm just writing thief there because it's nice and simple. But the class name is actually like, it is actually money launderer, just like how warrior is fired warrior and wizard is retired wizard, and smithy is not small town blacksmith. Alrighty. I'm realizing that horticulture, these two are shared, huh? Okay. Let me start by making like a million different nodes. Let's start with the warrior and then go down. Go down. So this one will be user interface. This will be, wait, what am I doing? It needs to be of type skill node. This will be calisthenics 1. Would put it, oh, it puts it correctly in the thing. Whoops, I went to system instead of UI. Warrior, calisthenics 1. And then this is why I really don't think I need those different node shapes. This should be the same, right? Oh, I did not keep... Hold on, I gotta put this one on. The pressed version. And then... Oh, the node shape is actually the wrong shape. We'll use a warrior skill... A warrior... Where? Oh, is this no, this actually is changed to 40. I don't know why it changes it to 40. The heck, I changed this to 32. Why is it 640 by 640 in here? This is a weird thing. Man, UI is so weird in Godot, I swear. It's one of the weirdest ones. Now this one I actually have the icon for, but I don't know if it's that great of an icon. It's like a terrible Popeye's arm. And now in here I have to make this extend, and then I have to go func effect. And for now we'll pass in here too. And you'll see that it now is overwritten. I have to think about how I handle all these gathering effects. Oh yeah, in skill node I need to add another thing. Enum skill type. And we're gonna have gathering. And we're gonna have card making. And we'll say export var skill type. That should be skill types with an S, huh? There we go. This will help me for analyzing whether or not I should even look at the skill whenever I have to go make the logic that reads all the different skill types. Like if I'm in a certain mode, I shouldn't even look at the skill. Like if I'm not in card making, then I should not even look at a I should not even look at a gathering skill. If I'm in gathering, then I shouldn't even look at a card making skill. Okay. I think I need to just keep all these skills too in like a list of all the skills that the player has, you know, so that I can analyze them one by one. But that'll happen whenever we work more on the player character. For now, calisthenics will just remain empty for now. I'll put the effect in text. Increases gathering points by 1. I put 2 spaces somehow. By 1 per level. That's what this one will do. Next, I'll have to do another skill. Oops. Another skill node. This one will be non-teratophobic. No, sorry, teraphobic, not teratophobic. Now, as much as it would have been as much as it would have been funny to call it teratophile. I don't know. I don't know if we want to be introducing fetishes into this yet. I don't have an icon for non-terophobic yet. So we're just gonna have to leave this one blank for now, but it's okay. We'll put func effect, and then we'll just pass again, and the effect will be increase the amount of monster part materials harvested. I just had to double check each time by 1 per level. And somehow it is once again 40 by 40. I'm extending off the skill node who is 32 by 32. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay. Those ones did not require anything. Now, how am I going to handle the logic for actually adding levels to this? Because at the for the starter nodes, there won't be any required skill. But for the other ones, there will be. Oh, you know what I need to do also? I need to make another thing real quick. Another square of just darkening color. Yeah, let me go ahead and take node skill here. And can you see, will this show up? No? Okay. We're gonna take a square here and we're just gonna make a black one. This will represent the thing being disabled, the button being disabled. Node skill button disabled. Make sure that's a PNG. Hide that. Go into Godot. Wait, why didn't this save? Oh no, wait, never mind. Oh shoot. Okay, so wait, that's pressed. And here's disable. Oh wait, no, that's normal. Whoops. Disabled will be like will be the dark one. I need to change this then. Disabled. I think I actually forgot to change this one to have this the first. No, wait, it does. Disabled. Basically, if you reach max level, it should get the button will be disabled. So if current level equals max level, then wait, I have to get the button itself. Okay, hold on. Func underscore ready var level button texture button. And now in here, make the button disabled. Can I set this to null? Is that okay? Can I go like this? Does that work? Can I put parentheses around it? Or required skill dot Current level equals required skill level. That should work the way I want it to, I believe. If required skill equals oh wait, sorry. If not required skill, it equals no. Level button not disabled. Oh, equals true. Actually, I don't need to do all this. We can just get rid of this. I have a better idea. We're just gonna always check if level button dot disabled equals whoops. Why did it change that to character class? If required skill no. I forgot to put not at the front. Whoops. There we go. That way this will tell whether or not it's always enabled or disabled. Here, let me test this logic. I think it'd probably be a good idea to test this logic, right? Let me make calisthenics 2. And then making the warrior tree. So I will go this skill node calisthenic 2. And we'll copy all of these things in here. I gotta connect the signal. Yeah. And this one too. And this one as well. Whoops. So we're gonna add calisthenics 1. Wait, did I forget to give? Oh. In a weird spot. There's calisthenics 1. I don't have the logic yet for the thing. No, wait, this is yeah, no, this is right. Yeah, this is right. This is right. And then we have calisthenics 2, which actually I can just use the same image for, the same icon. So it is just calisthenics 2. Why on earth is this one the wrong size? Hmm, that's good. Now this one we'll just leave like that. And in the skill tree, where's the skill tree? Warrior tree, we'll put calisthenics 2, put non-terraphobic 1. Or non-terraphobic, it's just non-terraphobic. Not 1 or 2 or anything like that. And then on here, the required skill will be nothing, but this one will require calisthenics 1. This is 5. This is 3. Yeah, it is 3. Also, I forgot to change this in the thing. This should be calisthenics. Oops. There we go. And just test that this works the way I want it to. We're gonna place ourselves the UI right in the middle of nowhere like a true tester. And we go like this. And then it's not disabled. The button is not disabled for some reason. What? Hold on. I also gotta put it on stream. Hold on. Oops. Move something. This is not disabled for some reason. The second one's not disabled. Did I accidentally place the wrong one? No. This has a max level of 5. I forgot to put the max levels on these. Is there a problem in the debug? Well, yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not going to be using Delta for this, obviously. We're not doing this yet, so we're going to keep that like that. What have I done wrong here? In skill node. Oh, wait. Wait, yeah, wait. Sorry, this should actually be not. And actually should be less than, greater than, or equal to. There we go. Now it's disabled. Yay! Yay! It works. The skill tree works already. The logic of the skill tree works. The effects that it implements, they don't exist yet, though. Nice and simple. Let me make this work, too. Associated skill. Will equal skill node dot current level. And then we need to make it, can I find, it pointed it to me. What are you talking about? What? Oh, sorry, it should be associated skill. Oops, I put the wrong thing. There we go. And can I make it like a float? Can I just do that? Oh, right. Actually, does that work? Can I not do this? Yeah, no, I want to do that. Right, I gotta change the skill, the thing itself on the skill tree. Hold on. Associated skill, what am I looking at? This one? Oh yeah, also I need to, I guess I gotta check then. If associated skill wait, equals no. I always gotta check. Just in case, you know, for just for this for now. They're always gonna have an associated skill, but for now we're just gonna do this because I have all the sticks already in place. So this one's associated skill will be calisthenics 1. Hmm. There needs to be a required level, doesn't there? Also, I don't think it works at all. I don't think that changing it to a float works, does it? How about... I forgot about this. Add export var required skill or required level. This will be 3. And actually, it's not max level. It's supposed to be required. And actually, this just needs to be... Does that work? What if I go plus 0.0? Does this do what I want it to do? Turn it into a float? Hmm. If I do as float. We'll try as float. Oh yeah, did I... Okay, I didn't forget either. I didn't forget. Yeah, it's not filling it in. Weird. Hold on, wait. Am I forgetting the texture? No, I'm not. In that case, run it again. Let me see. In the editor. Okay, I've clicked on it thrice. What is the value currently? The value is 1.0. Huh. Oh, min value is 100. 1. Max value is 100. 1. Let's make max value 1. Step. How about we do 0.33? It's dawning on me that I think I've got to make this a multiple of 100. Um, Weird, it's not showing it. It's not changing it. Yeah, it is going up, right? It is filling in correctly, it's just not doing it. Let me check this again. In the remote thing. It's actually just not changing it. That's the problem. It just goes to 100. It's because it's not turning it into a value, is it? It's not turning it into a... It's not turning it into a float. I can feel it. All right, hold on. I have something. I have a. Let me just make sure. Let me just use my previous time I had to do this. I did have to use this. Oh, whoops, hold on. Let me hide this. I did have to use this for the other game that I made. So, it was in the player interface. I had to convert them both to a float and then multiply by 100. All right. This? What a weird thing you have to do. And then I don't need the as float if I do this. And is that all I have to do actually? Wait. Yeah, see, look, it fills it in now. Look at that meter fill on this on the title screen. Wait, it keeps letting me add. Okay, hold on, wait. I actually need to make it need to put a parentheses here. Wait, actually, yeah, I do. Disabled! Button disabled! Button disabled also. Yay! Now it really, really works. And actually, this means I can get rid of this logic here. Get rid of I can completely get rid of that item, or that thing, because I don't need it anymore. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and make every other skill, I guess. I guess I'm gonna go make every other skill and all of the different sticks. It's not gonna be quick. This is gonna be like pulling teeth. Pulling teeth type development. Let's go. This one is effortless. If I do this, this actually is helpful. The template thing is helpful if I do that. Connect. And then I need to add a... Oops. Need to make an extended version that has the func effect replacement. So we pass as usual. Effortless will... get a chance to not use a gathering all right. I can also do this, right? I should have the max level in here, shouldn't I? I'm realizing this stuff should be set up in here. This will be max level 5. This will be max level 5. Almost put 45. That would have been bad. Effortless only goes up to level 3. And Calisthenics 2 goes up to level 5. And that's a requirement of 3. But that stuff, I don't know, maybe that stuff should just be set up in here. I forgot to make an extender for this. Oops. It is literally the same effect. Except I add the word further. Then I guess I'll put this effortless here, right? I'll put effortless into the warrior tree. This one will require 3 levels. This one required 3 levels. It requires this one. And that means that its associated one is also calisthenics 1. And its required level is 3. Now if I go into here, we should do 2 bars fill. Look at that. Double the bars. And now we go like this. We say skill tree, skill node again. Have to deal with the 32 again. And then gotta change the name to monster vacuum. Then I have to go 5, required level 3. It's weird. I think I should just change the skill, the required skill in here or something. You know? In the warrior tree itself. I gotta make it. Let's extend monster vacuum. We'll put the funk effect here. And then we'll put pass again. And I'll say, I'm just gonna copy this one. I'm just gonna copy this one straight up. Okay. Wait, what? One of these is a real is a thing. Collected. Wait, what? Collected? What is collected? What? Godot save items I have collected. I think that's what I'm looking for. Oh, give me 1 second. There we go, I opened my door. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's put that in here. Monster vacuum goes right there. Monster vacuum doesn't have anything in it. Never mind, take it back. I forgot to add all these bits to it. And I gotta also connect the signal, of course. And now we can put it down. There we go. And then in here, we assign this to non-teraphobic. And this one will have to be assigned to non-teraphobic. Did I assign effortless to calisthenics? Yeah, I did. Okay. And just like that, the thing is done. Wait, what? It auto-filled. Why did it autofill? Because I forgot to change this thing to 3. Whoops. Whoops! That was indeed supposed to be 3. Whoops. Oh my god, I did it! I leveled my character all the way up! Wait, why am I allowed to keep leveling this one? Why did it not stop me? Wait, if I click fast enough, does it not stop me? Or did I just forget something with non-teraphobic? Huh. Weird. But it worked for the other one though, right? Actually, it doesn't. Oh yeah, effortless is only 3. Hmm. That sounded like a tree got uprooted. Oh wait. This needs to be in a separate thing. Oops. I see. I see the problem. I see the problem. Does this cause any problems though? I actually do think it might cause some problems. Oops, I need a colon there. And in that case, I do have to put the or here with this. Whoops. I made the text smaller somehow again. I hit Control and 0 again. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I have no idea how what is correct logically here. I just feel as though there's gonna be a problem somehow where it's gonna somehow get this. Can it get disabled? No, I guess it's always, but it's kind of wonky because I feel like it's gonna always be disabling and undisabling the button. I don't like that actually. Because this part checks if it's, this part will check if it is like, if it's a skill that requires a skill, then it's gonna check if this is true. Or if this is not true, I mean. And then change it to like not disabled. But then afterwards, if it's max level, it's gonna change it back to disabled. And I don't know if it's doing that over and over again. So we're gonna have it like that, you know? We're gonna have it like that. Do I need this part? I honestly don't think I need this part. Yeah. Alright, on to the next set of skills. First, we'll pull out the, we'll do the smithy next, because I should have done it in alphabetical order. It's okay. I remember the smithy is very boring. The smithy is very boring. Very, very boring. But it does have one interesting thing, which is I need to fix up. I need to do an extra check. I need to do extra checks for this one. The required skill needs to be a little different. You know, it needs to be a little different. How do I set it to be an array of different of a value, like of a variable type? Of a variant type. We'll look into that whenever I may get to whenever I get to lucky. We'll start with this one. Light calisthenics. And I need the I do need the smithy node because of the fact that I'm going to steal all the things from the smithy node. We're doing theft on the smithy nodes things. Somehow the smithy node is the right size. What the heck? Okay. And of course a pass is deserved there. What if we just put print and then like this effect? Maybe I should have done that instead. Maybe that would have been clearer? Maybe? Maybe. No, wait, I guess maybe. This doesn't get called though is the thing. It wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't show me anything in the code, right? Unless I put it into ready. I put into ready call effect. Which is not, that wouldn't be hard to do. That would be really easy to do. I think like calisthenics can have for now the icon. The calisthenics icon. The Popeye arm. Go for another one. Basic fireproofing. This is where I'd put like a glove. Like an oven mitt. Alas, I do not have one. I did not get a picture of an oven mitt. Man, is this tedious, isn't it? Kinda tedious, isn't it? I wonder if it's raining right now. I'm gonna go check real quick. It's only 7:43 and it's woo extra dark out there. Extra dark out there. That's why I was wondering. Also, you know what? I'm gonna go play some music because this is just tedium. I wish I could play the music I want to play, which is you know, any kind of music that's just city pop, but of course I won't be allowed to do that. That's too much. So instead we'll just play some Mystery Dungeon music. We'll just play the entire OST of Explorers of the Sky. Screw it. Screw it, dude. Screw it. Why not? Now then. Which sounds a lot like some Chrono Trigger music. I've got to be honest, it really does. Next one is Basic Horticulture. Basic Horticulture. Let me turn it down, actually. Oh, it's already turned down. It's still down from earlier. Turn it down even more, even lighter. Let me go ahead and give this its buttons, its pieces. Go ahead and connect the signal. Bonk effect. Oops. Almost fucked up my table. I really do need to go back to the player and make all the different things that you could do. You know, I really do. All the different things. I need to make all the different skills you can possess. Alright, I made sure I'm double checking that I connected the button. It's easy to forget, okay? This one will be geology lore. This one has this as usual. And connect. I mean extend. At this point, I wonder if there's two separate clipboards. You know? Two separate clipboards. One for the nodes and one for text. Actually, there has to be, right? There has to be, right? There has to be. I'm realizing I forgot something in the inspector. Oops. I have to change this to the small town blacksmith first half. And then I have to do required skill level nothing, max skill level 5. And then this one to 5. This one's also 5. They're all 5 except until we get to lucky and perfectly neutral. Actually, no required skills at all. Other node, we're gonna go for this one. This one's gonna be easy picking. Put that in there. Paste all of the nodes. Rest. Send this. Add funk. I'm trying to get a rhythm here. Pass. This one's called easy pickings because it gathers you more monster materials. Couldn't think of anything better to call this, honestly. And then we have one that's just called Lucky. This is the most boring skill. It's even got a boring name. This is a very boring class. Also, I accidentally opened up my sound thing. I hope it didn't mess anything up. I mean, I doubt it, but, you know, who knows. This is gonna require... Oh, this one's the first... This is the first special one of these. Okay. Am I allowed to do this? I think there's something special I have to do, actually. There's something a little special I have to do. And I think I have to call the ready function. I think I have to overwrite ready. We're gonna have the super. Which is just the getting the level button. But then I need to also do required skill. Shoot. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about how I do this. The required skill is already of type skill node. That's problematic. So if I do that, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be okay with that, right? Oh no, sorry. Add export. var required skills. Oops. If I make this an array, what does that look like in the inspector? how do you make like an array of, how do you make it do an array of like different variables? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we can do a skill node. Yeah! Okay, wait, this works. We don't need to do this then. And then we need to change the way that this works. The process works. I have to do a func process. Let's pass for now. We're gonna do func check requirement. For required skill, or first skill in I think we'll just use a... Can you make a... I don't know if you can do this. If skill dot current level. I always forget not. I always forget not because I'm just so used to doing this, okay? I'm just used to that. Oh, apparently you're allowed to do that. Dude. Oh my god, this is gonna be so weird. Var current or required level index equals 0. This is gonna be so awkward, but I'm gonna do it this way. Return false. Actually, I should return true. And actually, I'm sorry, it needs to be greater than or equal. Oops. But button level button dot disabled equals check requirements. Actually, it should return true if that, or unless, actually no wait, we'll check this at the beginning. If current level equals max level, return true. There. Also, I almost forgot to do this. You know what? Since it's all 1, this one can just be 1. Actually. Interestingly enough. That might be how it works for the other one too, huh? Yeah, you know, just for this one. This is janky, but we'll do this for now. And then I also have to add the effect. Right? This one was... What was this one? Gather more materials. There we go. Perfect. Perfectly annoying coding. Probably. Now, surprisingly, the next one, which is perfectly... Wait, no, did I do this wrong? No. This one does require lucky. Perfectly neutral. Perfectly neutral. Whoops. Get the things. Extend for perfectly neutral. Make sure it's the right size, because they're never the right size. Did I even check for this one? No. But of course I didn't. Why would I? What about easy pickings? Did I remember for this one? Nope. What about this one? I just forgot all of them, apparently. Or it goes back to 30 to 40. That would be really bad. That would actually be very annoying if it did that. Perfectly neutral is special. Almost forgot to do this as well. And this. No, wait, this one's 5. Oops. This one is 1. This one requires level 3, though. I forgot to change this one. And just like that, we're ready to set this up now. Oh. Let's go make the smithy tree, let's go. We're gonna go like... Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jam them all into one spot on the thing to make me really mad. Light calisthenics will just be there. Geology lore. Easy pickings. Actually, geology lore is in the wrong spot. What's the bare minimum I can get away with? Like that? I forgot that horticulture actually has its own, has an icon. Hold on. Let me fix that. Yeah! Horticulture button. Horticulture gray edition. What? Alright, there we go. And then this one needs to be like perfectly the same amount of distance away. And so will basic fireproofing. Next I have to change these. This one requires horticulture. This one is based off of horticulture. This one is based off of geology lore? That's what this one is, right? Yeah. Jesus, this is ridiculous, isn't it? This one will require lucky, this one requires 3. And now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna assign all of our nodes. It's gonna be horticulture, easy pickings, and geology lore. Wait. Yeah, no, I did that right. Okay. Let's go plop our smithy tree in here now. Into main. Where did I put main? What the... What? Why on earth did I close the main scene? I did not close the main scene. There's just that many things on the thing. Alright, get rid of the warrior tree who is just floating there. And now let the smithy tree float there. Look at that, I made it work. It's already working. It's not disabling this for some reason though. Did I forget something with this? Hold on. Huh, is there something wrong with me making it 1? Alright, I gotta go check something again. Yeah, let me pause the music real quick. I gotta go check something again. I just heard like a loud, like rain-like sound. Yeah, it's raining out there real hard. Suddenly. It was not, it was very, 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 very hot today. And now it's suddenly very, 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 very rainy. Strange. Required skill level 3, max skill level 1. I don't see why this is not working the way I want it to. I'm very much confused. It's not disabling. It's because I forgot to connect it. That was the problem. I bang on the desk whenever my own idiocy prompts me. Okay, Let's look at the thief tree. Let's work on the thief tree now. The thief tree has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, I had to make so many. You can't just keep going. Whoops, I made a skill tree. It's dawning on me that I don't know if I even need the skill tree thing. I guess I do for whenever I go to analyze it, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I'm not saying these numbers. I will not be corrupted. I will sincerely not be corrupted. Hear no evil, speak no evil. That sort of thing. I hear thunder. Henchmen. I should make little guys for henchmen. Henchman needs little guys on it. Oh, this'll... No, wait, actually, this won't be the first time that we see a double, will it? Monster education. A second kleptomania skill has hit the skill tree. And of course, the accuracy, the anti-accuracy dropping one. Let me just make every single one of these first. They're all gonna be the same with the past thing. Let me put the hashtag there too, actually. Alright, well now I want to copy this line too. Okay, we'll go one by one. This one. Then we have this one. Then we have this one, which I actually have an explanation for, which is good. A clarification. Thank goodness. I didn't forget my clarification on that one. Or these ones. Man, the town music is just so happy, isn't it? What a peppy track, huh? Now let me go into here and change all these. This one requires nothing and has a max skill level of 5. This one requires one of them and has a requirement of 2. Oh, this will be the first one that has different ones, different requirements. That's interesting. I think that's interesting. There's some thunder I just heard. I just heard some very loud thunder. I don't have a max level of 10. I should have a bar on the side that shows the most amount that you can level it up by. That'd be alright. That's actually a good idea, honestly. Or maybe it's like a circle that fills all the way up, you know? If I can do that. Can I do that with the thing? I'll have to look at that. This has a max of 3. And requires henchman 3. So does monster education. This has a max level of 5, right? Yeah, and requires kleptomania 3. Oops, almost typed that in wrong. Okay. Now we go into the thief node that I made, which has nothing in it. Oh yeah, hold on, wait, one more thing. 32s all around. You know, I don't think I've heard the town theme this long. I don't think I've let it play out all the way like this. This is interesting. I didn't know it had that ending bit like that. Ooh, there's a criminal nearby theme. That's what this one is. Connect these now. I'm actually done with them after I get the connection done, aren't I? Let's go from back to front. Wait, actually, I think one of these I've got a... I made like a thing for it, huh? And actually, it works for this one, too. My kleptomania icon. It's god-awful. Dang it, I accidentally forgot to change this. Hold on. Whoops, I forgot to change it again. Change this to 32. Here. Now they're not going to be wrong. The music that plays whenever there's been a dastardly deed done. That's what the stand name for the final guy in part 7 is gonna be called. Dastardly deeds done. At a low price. They let this go on for a long time. Hold on. Like a really long time. They actually put it out this long, too. I can hear the rain being ridiculously loud, but luckily I don't think it gets captured. I don't think it gets captured by the microphone. That'd be a little strange if it did, honestly. Just triple check these, you know. Okay. Let's go, it's time to put the things in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God, I said the number. I'm corrupted now. Wait. Better Sickles goes here. Monster Education goes here. Henchman goes here. Duel Addicted goes here. Actually, does it? Yeah, it does. It does. Kenai goes over here. Optimania goes right here. And Kleptomania 2 goes over here. Just making sure it's aligned. stop the OCD people from having a fit if they ever had one. So that one, actually, I have to do all the assignments first. Required skill level that, yep, I apparently forgot to change these ones, it's okay. Yep, Then this one requires kleptomania. And this one requires henchmen. And this one requires henchmen as well. And this one requires nothing. Nothing! And now I gotta connect these. This one is associated to kleptomania 1 and is a required level of 3. It's 2 and also connected to this. We're fighting a boss now! Oh my god! The boss is too strong. I quit. I give up. The boss is too strong. I give up. Just stick that guy right there. And I forgot to connect some buttons. Wait, did I forget to connect some buttons? Yeah, I did actually. What the heck? Wait, what did I forget? Kleptomania. Oh, wait. These buttons are lacking the disabled feature. No, they're all lacking it. Aww, I forgot. Okay, hold on. Oh my, the thunder. We'll go from back to front. You know what's missing actually for that boss theme? Is the part where it goes shook shook. Like and then it just it's like doing some kind of launch sequence or something. There we go. Perfect. Look at me disable all these abilities. Alright, one last one, and then actually I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'm sorry, everyone. Maybe, I don't know. We did a good amount of things, honestly. Maybe? I'm not sure. Hold on. See here. Actually, I think I'm going to do something special in this dev stream, and I'm gonna go back to the game again because I forgot to show something off. And we'll do a little bit of game today in this stream as well. Because of that fact. Holy crap. This one is gonna be a different beast altogether, isn't it? Look at this, what I have to do. Look at this, what I have to do. I have to make one that requires this. There's so many. Okay. Alright. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them. There's 9. Okay. Okay, time to make 9 nodes. That is what I have ordained. What are we up to? 5? Don't think about it. Don't think about it. But you are allowed to think about 6 and 9 together. Alright, we're gonna go... Final stamina formula. This is the special skill that requires 5 other skills. And we have horticulture 2. It'd be crazy if I required horticulture, like like horticulture 2 for this skill. Oops. Let's see, with the current, as in the wind current. Oh, I did require horticulture 2. Okay, this is an insane one. Rock enthusiastic. Drinking it in. Fireproof. This is real fireproofing. You get 2 per rank. And then we're up to elemental affinity. Honestly, I should maybe rename this. Oh, whoops, this should be 2. It's okay, we'll just make this one 2. We found a criminal. That's what this music is. This is the you found a criminal music. This is the we found the money laundering music. The money launderer music. Oh my god, I somehow clicked plus again. Alright, did I make this the correct size? 32, 32, not 32. Almost disaster. Almost a disaster. And didn't put the dark, but the last part of it. Okay. Don't need you anymore. Close that one. Now here's the thing, okay? Oh, I made it all 2s. I made it all 2s for this one too. I can use the exact same code from the other one for this one. That's great. That is great, actually. Like, exactly the same code. From, Lucky. Accidentally forgot a thing here. And the required level is actually 2 for this one. Each of them require a 2. This is a wizard skill. It has a max level of 2. And the effect is... This one doubles the amount of gathering. Start. Times 2 at level 1. Times 4 at level 2. Just in case it wasn't clear. It does double twice. It does do the double twice. I gotta change this to 32, 32 as usual. Because nothing can be simple in life. And click that one. And now the rest of these are normal, actually. Push error? What is push error? Can push an error instead of doing something? Push an error. Wow. Yeah, let me go do this. There's so many skills. This isn't even all the skills. This is just a small sequence, a small grouping of the skills. Like, this isn't even all of them, not even close. You know that? I'm gonna have more skills than this. This is madness. Total madness. This one is just gonna say that. I don't know if I've been typing rank or level by accident every time. Shoot. Shoot, I definitely have been typing rank. It's okay, it's... Oh, almost forgot to connect you. I would have been confused when it didn't work. Oh, there's a resized signal? That's neat. That's really neat, actually. Oh, whoops. No, I gotta say... Wait, I forgot to do a million things. Wait a minute, I just realized I didn't do a lot of things. Open up these again. I forgot to do things. Retired wizard. 5. No requirements. Retired wizard. 3. 5. Retired wizard again. Requires elemental affinity. 1. Only 4. Same thing here. This will make it easier when I gotta go do it in the thing, obviously. Wait. Okay, I did connect it. I wonder why it always copies the enter key, or why it, not always, but it sometimes copies the enter key. It usually copies the enter key, actually. Almost forgot to connect the signal. Oh yeah, I gotta put the 3 here and the 5. Oh yeah, this is elemental affinity too, good. 3, no, this one doesn't require anything, it just has a level 5. There we go. Retired. And the signal. And the text. Level, rank, they mean the same thing. It's okay. Time to delete every node now. Did it capture the thunder? Did it capture that big thunder? I hope it does. I hope I don't capture thunder above my head. That would be scary. I would jump. I would hop out of my chair scared. Oops. I'm gonna close Krita. Also, the Wi-Fi cut out. What? Has it or has it not cut out? I'm confused. Oh. There's a question mark on my Wi-Fi. I'm so confused. But the Wi-Fi is working normal. What happened? Oh no. I can only assume bad things are about to happen. I can only assume the worst. I really can. I can only assume the worst. Alright, elemental affinity. You go there. And, yep. Elemental affinity 2, you go there. Oops. No way. Did I forget the 32 on this one? Did I forget the 32 on all of these ones? You know what, screw it. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it. Who cares? I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it. It's just purely OCD stuff. This is final stamina formula. This one will require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes. And I'm not ready yet. Fireproof. Horticulture 1. Horticulture 2. Drinking it in. Rock enthusiastic. With the current. It's a sign now. Elemental affinity. Elemental affinity. Elemental affinity. Elemental affinity. Elemental affinity. This is why I did this after, like, beforehand. Fireproof. Drinking it in. Rock enthusiastic. With the current. Horticulture 2. Insane requirements for the final stamina formula. But it is the final stamina formula. So, I mean, it makes sense. You make a regular version and then you make a perfected version. You level it twice. I think that's interesting. I think that's a good way to do it, honestly. I really do. There's the earth being struck by thunder and lightning again. Not captured by the microphone, of course, probably. Alright, time to assign this. This is gonna require 3. Oh, geez, that's a big rumbly. 1. This one. This one. Oops. These are all elemental affinity and they're all 1. This one's interesting because... So this one requires 2, right? Yeah, this is all 2s. Change this to a 2. This one's interesting because it's long. This is with the current. This one is rock enthusiastic and it's a 2. It's a 2 as well. This one is drinking it in. Fireproof. 2. This one is horticulture 2. Yeah, I'm very confused about why the Wi-Fi is being like this. It's got a question mark over it, but it's apparently not actually a question mark. Like, it's not actually broken. The Wi-Fi is not actually dysfunctional. Very confusing. I'm very confused. Now let's see if our giant tree works, if I've missed something. Wizard tree. The absurd wizard tree. That's ridiculous. Look at it. Wait, what? Why is it... Here, I can make it bigger, but I didn't want it to be stretched and junk. How did it get stretched and junk? Oh yeah. Look at that. And then I can get the Master Wizard formula. And now I'm a maxed out wizard. Yay! That's every single skill tree on the all made and working together. I'm realizing I forgot to do something with the skill tree, with the wizard skill tree, so hold on. Show all of them. We got all these things. All these things. Here. Forgot about this part. We can use our elemental affinity, which I actually think is one of the better looking ones. Because I figured out a way to make it look kinda interesting. Kinda not so generic. I need elemental affinity too as well. Put that there, and now... Yay! They're all here! All of them are just sitting in the middle of nowhere. Look at how skillful I am. I'm so skilled now. Look at those skills level up. Alrighty. Next time, we'll add some more logic to this for the player, and probably work on the player more, actually, honestly. Way more. But for now, I am not bidding you all adieu yet, because I've decided that I want to show off some Path of Exile stuff. Because I forgot to show some stuff during the during the Path of Exile stream. We'll play just for like a little bit, honestly. Hold on. Let me just change this. And this is okay if you miss this. It's okay if people who watch Path of Exile miss the stream, because I'm not going to be playing as my main character. I'm going to be playing as a side character. I totally just forgot to show off the side character. Oh, whoops, all my audio is down too. Hold on. There we go, nice and loud. Yeah, we got a... Okay, I don't need to be hovering over people. I got a duelist here. I've been playing a duelist who I've turned into the what is this class called? Is it like... Oh, whoops. What is this class called? This one is the Dude, I guess I don't really know what it's called. It told me in the thing. Hold on, what is it actually called? Slayer. I picked the Slayer set because it just honestly, it's the one that only fit. All the other ones were kind of like, there's like a shield part to them and stuff like that, and things that don't matter. But this is basically a whirlwind character, and to show it off a little bit, I'm gonna complete some of the, I'm gonna complete this act real quick. Even though I totally messed up and didn't find the waystone in, waypoint inside of, the Imperial Gardens. So I gotta do a little bit of walking. Just a little bit of walking. But yeah, this is basically what you do with the character. You just hold W. This is why I really wished I had played this one, because it's so freaking overpowered. But at the same time, you know, I wouldn't have started with such overpowered equipment. I guess it kind of balances out because of that fact. It kind of balances out. If I could start with overpowered equipment like this, then maybe. That's honestly kind of like the barbarian problem in general. That's like a problem that barbarians have in general. You don't have the equipment for doing nonsense, usually. Now, if you're wondering why my character hurts so much, it's because I've made my passive tree so freaking aggressively. So aggressively. Just so very aggressively. I've gotten into a bunch of two-handed damage, a ton of sword damage, and just even more two-handed stuff. So I hurt a lot. Also, I did make a light change off stream. I did used to have Leap Slam just cost nothing. If you don't see, my mana is like nothing. I got like no mana. That's because I don't use mana. I mostly just use my own life points, and it doesn't even matter because I've got the aura that heals you. Everything just perishes, even from a far distance, really. Everything in just like everywhere perishes. Yeah, it's been really fun to play this off-stream character. The only problem really is that the sword that I'm using is like a really... It's not hard to get, but like it's a unique, so I mean like you're gonna need to find a good weapon if you want to actually play this build. I'm not really like stocked up on uniques though. I've got like this thing, I guess, but that's pretty much it. All the rest of the stuff is from the thing. I did start with the hat that makes you have a lot of armor at the beginning though. That was something that I started with, but that thing is like level 1. That probably didn't matter too much. And I was playing with some like hammers that were also uniques at the beginning. But they were really anti-synergistic and were probably worse than playing with like a real weapon. I think. I didn't play with a two-handed weapon at the beginning. At all. Anyway, do they have a waypoint here? Because I don't really want to like complete this. We don't need to complete this. I just wanted to show off because I didn't get to show this off during the PoE stream today. I forgot to. By the way, I am very over-leveled for this area. I'm level 39 before Act 4, which I think is ridiculous. I already well, obviously, I already completed my, ooh, unique.
Do what you must.
I already completed my labyrinth, obviously. It was very easy. I was under-leveled for it, and it was still easy. So, that was great. That was great that I was under-leveled and still capable of just wrecking everything around me. But yeah. I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. I'll see you all tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to have the stream in the morning, because geez, it is really hot out there in the daytime. It's like ridiculously hot out there in the daytime. I don't know if I'm even gonna go walking. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye. I really need to edit this thing to where it starts at a specific location, like at a good location. Alright, bye. But at a random location, you know what I mean. And as usual, fuck Trump.